It's recording. Oh my god, everybody! Okay, this is the first crazy session every time I've ever done DMing. So, and your guys' first time ever playing Dungeons and Dragons. So this is going to be fun, right?
Yes.
So it doesn't start it this way, but I'm going to start it this way. As all adventures start, you always end up starting in a tavern, right? And so you lot, you've never met each other before, right? So you're in a tavern. You all happen to be in the same tavern, though. Crazy. But you've rented one of the rooms for the night, and you're stirring, you're waking up. You can hear this very faint music coming through the floor below you. And you can smell this nice taste of food. And you can smell, obviously, alcohol's in the air, especially you're a dwarf. You want to get down there and have a bloody good drink, right? Yeah. So you can smell all that in the air. You start waking up and you're going to head downstairs. And as you open that door, you can hear the music blaring from the tavern. I'm going to start, there you go. So you hear the music playing. There's a live band on there. They look really good. They seem to know what they're doing. The tavern is busy, absolutely busy. And we'll start with you, dwarf. You can see on the far side of the tavern, right, there is an empty table. Okay, you can see that if you don't get that table pretty quickly, right, it could be gone, and you could be standing there awkwardly with your drink, standing and trying to eat some food maybe. But you see the bar, and the barman is a fellow dwarf, and he's waiting to see if you want to get served. What do you want to do? Do you want to go get a drink, or do you want to go sit down at that table first? You're going to sit down at the table, right? I'm going to turn this down a bit because that's pretty loud. Okay, you sit down at the table. And you're going to be waiting. Yeah, sat down at the table. Anyways, okay. Bard, you come downstairs. Same thing. You see that the tavern is busy. Music is flowing. You're probably a bit upset that you're not playing, right? What do you want to do? Do you want to go? You see, there's a dwarf on his own. There's the only table that's free. You can see that blatantly no one wants to sit next to this dwarf. Are you wanting to go get a drink? Or do you want to go sit down next to this dwarf? You've never met before, but hey, maybe become good friends.
Go sit down next to the dwarf.
You're going to go sit down next to the dwarf?
Yes.
Okay. And the druid. Yeah, halfling, but you're a druid. You know what I mean. You're halfling, right. You come down the stairs, and again, you walk in. You've got your friend, though. Obviously, your friend's not out and about. The dog's not going to be out. It's huge, right? It's a giant dog, yeah? So you've got her sealed away in this special little, what do you want to say? Talisman or crest or something? Crest? A little crest? Okay. Maybe it's your family crest. Sealed away in there, so she's nice and safe. What do you want to do? Are you going to go to the bar, get yourself a drink? Or are you going to sit down with these two strangers? You're going to get yourself a bar. Okay, head over to the bar. You're right there, ma'am. Can I help you? What do you find so fucking funny? Is it because I'm a dwarf? Right, I can see that. So don't you take... You're actually quite shorter than me. Right, you want a what? Pint of ale. Right, okay. Pours you a pint of ale. You can see that it's just... He does it perfectly. It seems like he knows what he's doing. And he hands you over the ale. Now, what would you like... What are you going to do now? You're going to sit down at this table with the two strangers? Yeah, it's quite a long distance. With the two numpties. Right. Okay, what are these... okay. Now that you all sat down at the table, what's the conversations? Are you going to introduce yourselves to one another? tell each other a little bit about yourselves, who you are? Because at the moment you're awkwardly standing there or sat down, staring at one another with a silence that could literally, like, you kind of silence you get at someone's funeral. That's just quiet, but it's happening right at this table right now. So you need to break the silence, introduce you to each other, one another. So
too many. No. Keep it on today. No, I just keep it sat down with this one. Right.
There you go. Right. Keep going. Tell each other your names and stuff. Introduce yourselves.
So I am Kiter Wren Badger. No, not actually a badger. That's just my nickname. I like to call me that. Because I'll be black and white striped. I'm not that. No, definitely.
My name.
Free like cheese.
Free like cheese.
You're as small as a block of cheese.
My name is.
Yeah. Von Gullen. Vondelguren, I think it is, isn't it? Vondelguren. There you go. The mighty dwarf. So, you have obviously an awkward conversation between one another, and you obviously get to know each other. And then you see this this person walking in. He looks a bit like he needs help, right? He needs some adventurers to kind of assist him with something. And he's out, and it's a dwarf. So, you know, you may know this person, right? And he's looking, so he's saying that he wants some people to bring a wagon load of provisions to a Ruffle Tumble settlement over in Thandalane. It's a couple of days' travel southeast of the city, and he's clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip. Are you interested in helping this fellow? Okay, so the only thing he's kind of told you is that saying that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Thandalane. He then sent out ahead of you. He's going to send a horse ahead of you, along with a warrior escort named Silda Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business. You spent the last few days following the high road. So are you going to head out? Yeah? Going to get your things together and head out? Okay. Right. Okie dokie. So you've got your things together. And at this point, you can pull Arya out if you're outside of the town and not going to freak them out. And yeah. You could use the dog's big enough to be a mount.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know if the dog will accept all of you on there all the time, or whether I will say that I accept you riding it all the time. No, not yet. So she will have to get to know you guys, but hopefully you prove yourselves. Dogs are generally loving to those that have proven themselves worthy. There you go. Or she might eat you. So you've spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter. You want to look, the map is behind you on the wall. You can take it down if you want, Ethan. It's just blue tacked at the top. And you've just recently veered east along the Trailbore Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. So, You've got to know one another, and you've got everything ready. Okay. Oh my god.
What?
I'm just trying to get myself up to up to speed with it all. So, how are you going to set yourselves out? When it comes to heading off, obviously you've got the wagon, right? One of you, or you can get one of you needs to ride the wagon. Who would like to ride the wagon? Sure. Yes. So you're going to ride the wagon, and then who's going to? Are you going to be sat on the wagon? You're going to be around the wagon. You're going to ride Aria.
Sat on the wagon.
Right, you're going to be sat on the wagon, probably playing music. So, you know that by looking at the wagon, you can see that it's got it's not just whatever he's trying to hide from you, but it's obviously it's a few supplies as well. And you can look at this cargo that it's worth a lot of cargo. It's worth a lot of gold, right? Around about 100 gold pieces. If you steal it, then that ends what I can do. So I'm gonna go with that. And you're heroes, right? So you've been on the trail, so you're heading out. You've been on the tribal trail for about half a day. As you come around a bend, you spot 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side. You do. So there's 2 dead horses right in front of you. We can. Yeah. So say you're here. There's 2 dead horses in front of you, and then there's the tree line. All right. So you're here, and this is the wagon with you all around it, and that's the 2 dead horses, and then this is the tree lines. Yeah. Yeah. Roll for Aria. She's got a keen sense of smell, doesn't she? What does it say with the keen sense of smell on her sheet? Yeah. So roll a wisdom perception check with a d20, and then you add the wisdom perception check. D20, as long as it's there. And then what's the yeah, and what's the wisdom protection on the? Yeah, it's a skill. Yeah, +4. No, well, on the actual, if you look down the right or the left, there's the low list.
Oh.
Yeah, it's wisdom one. Yeah, it's +6. Okay, so whatever you roll, +6. Is that in total? Yeah, you okay, so yeah, you know that Arya can smell that this is definitely fresh. This is something that's happened, and she's not.
Last couple of
Yeah. Not, it's not days old. It's definitely today. No, you don't have to. Just remember it. So, what did you say you're going to do? So, the big barbarian. And, okay. As you, so you notice that you're looking at the horses. The saddlebags have been looted. And nearby lies an empty leather map case. So anything that was there has been taken. Now, we are going to have to roll initiatives. Well, yeah. So basically, as you're looking, 4 goblins are now about to ambush you. So they are one. Actually, no, I need a different one, don't I? Really, than that. Yeah. Can I have green? Any color will do, I guess.
Oh.
There you go. Right. Green for goblins. Look. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So you've got 1, 2, 1, 2, and Ethan. Yeah, so Ethan's up front. You were still back here. You didn't say you were going to go in. And did you say you're going in with him? I can't remember what you said. So yeah, yeah. The big circle's the top.
Same size as the wagon.
Yeah,
Well, she
yeah.
pretty much is,
I need to start drawing a little bit better than that. Yeah.
It's alright, I guess.
So they're gonna flank.
Yeah, and they get a little bit of a bonus for ambushing you.
God.
Okay, so so it's 4 goblins are hiding in the woods, and there's 2 on each side, and they literally waited until you went into their trap. All right. So what we're gonna do now is everyone's gonna roll a d20. Yeah. Well, everyone roll your d20s and remember your numbers, and then I'll ask you. So I need to do that for these. Pay for myself, to be honest. Oh yeah, that would be. I did actually no. Don't worry, I've got my notebook here for a reason.
George. Well done. 15.
Okay, so what you want to do with those numbers is on your front of your sheet, you will see the
Am I rolling wrong?
yes, d20. And on the front of your sheet, you'll see the what's it? The for initiative +2s. It's in the middle, at the top. Pass me a sheet and I'll point it out. Look.
Oh yeah, I got.
Huh? Yeah, you've all got +2, so add the +2 to the number. Then, what's your number? Yours. What's the highest out of yours? Highest is the 16. Anyone higher than 16? What's yours? Anyone higher than 18? Okay, so that means you go higher than the goblins. You're number 1. Yeah, you rolled higher.
Oh, so.
Even though they're ambushing you, you've noticed them.
Right.
Who was under 18? What is yours?
17.
Okay, he's number 2. Yours? I think I'm doing this right. 3? Yeah. What was Arya? Oh, flatty hell. You're going to wipe them out before they even get a go. Okay, so 5, 6, and 7 and 8. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you've rolled pretty well. I'm going to double check though, because I know when there's ambushed, I think they get a bonus. Yeah. That's something that I have not checked. Do you want that over there for the time being? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's back. Corvin's bum is numb.
Okay.
Half his nose is itchy. Hard is just giving.
Okay, so just because of they've got the ambush, from what I'm reading, right, they do still get to attack first. Only two of them still get to attack first, and they are going to go for you because you are the closest to them, right? We can stop this music now, can't we?
Yeah, it's quite soothing.
Battle music.
Yeah, like.
Right. So they are going to roll to hit you. Yes. So they've now pretty much come in. These two, okay, on the on this side, and they are right here next to you, okay, and they are going to try and hit you. You know, huh? Can do. You can have it around there so you can kind of see the time being. So yeah, they are going to hit you, and I've got their little note somewhere because I wrote this one down ready, and I just forgot to do all the rest of the fights. But hey, I did at least one. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I guess.
what is your armor class? If you look up in the top left, it tells you armor class.
Oh, 16.
16. So that means I need to roll higher than a 16 on a d20 in order to be able to hit you. But my my attack rolls get +4. Right, yeah, +4. So yeah. Okay, so first one
Ethan.
is 14 + 4, that's 18. So he's gonna, you can look if you want, he's gonna hit you for so now I need to no so I need to roll a dice. So target hit for 5, 1d6 + 2, 1d6 + 2, 1d6. Oh, it's a normal dice. Why can't I figure that out?
So many different.
Good one, Dad.
Is it?
Yeah. No, just in
That's
case.
not Dad. Dungeon Master.
Wow.
That's yeah, that's 8 damage.
Not bad.
Quite a lot of damage. And the next, yeah, so just just take away, don't take the top number down. So you got 2 numbers in there, don't you? So you can just take away the temporary hit points. So rub the big number out in the middle and just take it down, because you've always got your max health just above it. Yeah.
Carry on, I've got it.
The next one's going to try and hit, and misses. He like goes to swing at you, right? And he just like he was so happy that his friend managed to hit you a pretty good blow, and he wasn't paying attention, and he slipped on a rock and just fell on the ground. Totally missed you, like massively, you know. And the other goblin that did hit you went, "Ah." He's not impressed, right? It's not impressed. Right, so that means it's now initiative 1, which is your turn. No, you keep hold of it throughout the fight. You stick to that number.
Hold in the...
So you roll. You need to roll with a d20 first to see if you do hit. Yeah. Plus your anything that you've got. It's I think it's a strength modifier plus his proficiency, I believe. +4, so plus the 4. Proficiency bonus, which is 2, so it's 10. So, and they have an armor class Should do, right, +2.
Oh no, that's Arya's.
Yeah, she needs one as well, +2. Gonna make sure that the goblins I've actually got written down are exactly the same. They are. And you miss. You don't. Yeah. Huh? No. It does. Whoever's next.
Really good at music.
D20.
Yeah, so he rolls a d20 to see if he gets through.
Oh, is that a 9? Yeah, it's got the dot underneath.
Yeah, so what's his. It's whatever. So it's 9 + 2 is proficiency is 11. Plus what's his highest? His strength or dex in it? What's his dex? So what is that to go at first? I think that's 14. He's just under. So you go to. Why are you trying to hit them with it? You've got a spell, right? Did you try and use a spell? Yeah.
I haven't tried to use it.
Yeah. No, he didn't. If I'm right in getting it, that you roll a d20 and that determines whether you hit or not. And if you do, then you do your damage. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That 3.
Roll it again. Yeah, roll it again.
14.
14 plus yours. Yeah, you've hit. What are you hitting with? Oh, yeah, you've definitely hit. You've got through their armor.
Right. Am I allowed to pick?
Yeah, if you want to use your spell or you've got a rapier, you can just go up and stab them, or you can use a spell. Remember, once you've used your spells, you then until you've done a long rest. So you've got 2 spells that you can use.
What about cantrip?
Cantrips, I believe, you can use. I think cantrips you can pretty much use mostly all the time. Yeah, and you've got the spells. So your spell slots, I think all of you are 2 at the first level.
Well,
Get in here. I'm gonna for now. Yes, you can use cantrips whenever. I think, unless it says on the card. Does it say anything on the card that you have to wait or anything like that? This is something like we're all gonna learn whilst we do this. So.
any of my weapons.
You can use any of the weapons you've got listed. So I think you've got a rapier, right? That's written down and it tells you what damage it is in this section. It tells you. Scimitar. That's it. Yeah, you got a scimitar. If you want to, you can use one of your spells if you want, because you can get through this and go for a long rest. You can choose when to have a long rest. It's up to you. What do you want to do? Thunder wave.
Thunderous force.
That does include him. He's in front of you.
My first choice.
You want to go up and stab one of them? Okay, so what is the roll? So it tells you what I think it's a D6, is it? Yeah, it does in that middle section.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, that's what you would roll.
Damage.
Yep. 6, yeah.
First one. A
1d6
and
plus-
a 2 slap.
+2. +2 / Right, okay. So you roll a d6, normal dice.
1.
So you do 3 damage because it's plus the 2. He's, one of them's
What
taken.
about the slash bit?
Yeah.
Attack bonus.
The attack bonus is just adding your proficiency and your modifier together. So if you look there, what I was trying to explain just a minute ago, that number is what you're looking for. That's what you would add to your d20.
Oh, to the d20.
Yeah. So you just did what? 3 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm?
Did you?
What? No, he missed, didn't he? Because that is your strength and your proficiency added together.
Oh.
I've already added it for you. Yeah. 3 damage, that's not bad. Yes, it's Arya's go.
How many they got left?
I'm not telling you that. There's 4 goblins still standing happily. Yeah, there's 2 attacking you right now. The other 2 are just standing back and watching. Yeah,
Popcorn.
she's attacked one of the ones in front of you. She's with you.
Somebody attacked one.
Yeah, you've attacked one of them.
So this is for Arya now.
Yeah, so you can carry on going. Yeah, so Arya, well, she's got quite a few attacks because I gave her quite a few.
Yeah.
She's also got the ability to heal.
Yeah.
Can I just have your book? Because I think it's got some. Yeah, she's a healer, so she can heal anyone in the class.
Oh, right.
I
Yeah.
have to heal me.
Yeah.
Okay.
D20.
Yes,
Rolls for Arya.
if you want to. You. So what's she doing? Good say. Okay, so she's gonna use one of her physical attacks. She might be able to take one of them down.
Cantrips also.
Oh, yeah, she's got. If you look on her bit of paper,
Yeah.
she's actually got claw, bite, and I've given her a mace so she can stand up on her back legs, pull it out. That sounds so bad, doesn't it?
I thought like she could like just like.
How do you know how much damage?
It tells you. You roll a
Okay.
dice.
Oh, okay.
So is one of them a D8? They're all D6s.
Yeah.
It's 6 plus whatever's the number afterwards.
Maximum.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of damage. That would definitely kill one of them.
Should we see what she does with her mace?
I'm excited.
Do you want to roll it?
So
Eve?
if you roll a D20, it allows you to roll 2 D6s. You hit 20 because it's a critical hit. So 2 plus what?
5.
Which one? Are you taking the one that you've already attacked? One that's really weak? It's dead. Well done. She literally brings down this mace and you just watch this goblin's head just go. It just went through its body and exploded out between its legs. It's dead. It's squashed. The other goblins,
That's gross.
it's like what the hell? So
Okay, good. I don't think-
that one is completely dead. Okay.
Does that mean they've got?
I'm not telling you.
They all have different.
Uh,
You decide it.
if I decide to, yeah, but I'm not for
It
this.
really
I just
depends if like
wondered.
the size of that week.
Okay, so now what does it go back to Eve? Or does it go back?
It goes. I've still got to get a go. I've gone with 2 of them, but there's 2 more. Hmm.
So it has to go down.
Yeah. So what they're gonna do? One of the goblins is like so pissed off that bear, or the dog, sorry, the dog has just ripped back at that, one of his friends apart. He's like, what the hell's going on?
Don't you attack
So
me.
he's going to use his bow
No.
and attack Arya.
No! Eat him! Eat him!
Yeah, eat him. Stomp on
And
him.
what's Arya's armor class?
18.
18.
Oh, sorry, I was reading.
18. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely. I can see why you. It's joined.
He misses. He fires a bow and just straight past. Okay.
It's my baby
Um,
girl.
The other one's going to move in and get up close to you, and he's at a bit of a distance. I think that's going to be his turn. I think that's all he's going to be able to do for that turn. So now, yeah, I am a little bit. So now it goes back to you.
Don't die on us.
So I actually want to see if you actually can attack. D20,
We
yeah.
haven't known each other for too long. Die now.
What's your name again? That.
Very good. 19 plus whatever, yeah.
He's a definite.
It's a definite hit. I think that's 24 with you because you've got +5 on your bonus, right? So that's 24. Oh, +6. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so yeah, you've definitely hit. You hitting that one that's right, the one that's just come down next to you, or what's that bit? So this one, this fella, green little goblin, is dead. Right, this one got crushed to pieces, and Arya is no longer there. She's with you.
Am I up there? No.
Yeah, you are. So Arya's like blah 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 blah, and Beth's there. Aiden's still like, I'm staying back because I'm just gonna play music. Yeah. So and you've got this one. This one is the one now that's right here. All right. Yeah. I wouldn't. They're generally known to have poison. Quite, nasty to eat. You could give it a go.
No, I don't.
So you've now got, you're still in the same situation. You got 2 surrounding you. This one, yeah, that's fair enough. So are you going to use your? I think you got 2 small axes, 2 hand axes, and a great axe. I think. Yep. 1d12. Nice. Plus how much? +4. Okay, so roll a d12. This is what once he hits, he's just going to destroy. Plus,
11.
yeah, you literally. How do you want to kill it? You tell me. How did you kill this goblin? Okay, so you literally went all your dwarf might. You lifted this like great axe that people don't really believe that you can lift because it's bigger than you, right? And you swing it down and let the force of the axe just carve its way through this goblin. And it just went. You're literally looking at the goblin. It's there, and he goes clean cut through and through, and it just falls side to side. And it was like a delay, and then there's just like this goblin green blood just over everywhere, and you get covered on it, and you're just like, obviously, you're happy. It's dead, right? So yeah, that one is
I don't care if you don't cut
that one's dead. So there's 2 goblins left.
Ooh.
Who's next is on initiative? I think it's you.
The bard. I.
Once I'm gonna say, like, once I post this VOD, people are going to say you did this wrong. You did this wrong. Please do.
It's like-
Then you learn.
Yeah, it's I not got. Oh no, I do have that one. Oh, this time this one's not moving. Camera's broken. God damn it! That one, the one that's been looking at me all this time. Yeah, it's not working.
Yeah, you shared it.
God damn it!
Where's he?
So they've been hearing me. They've just not been seeing me.
Look, wait.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I see that map.
there's me.
That's Jen.
No.
Now.
Yay.
Quality of it's still a bit weird because it's been
I think I want you. I think I want you.
Yeah, we haven't had.
Okay, so I've been talking to you lot for God knows how long. We're thinking that you can see me.
That's what you.
You've had a vampire dungeon master, yeah. Yeah. Huh? So as I was saying, if you want to correct me in anything that we've done, like I said, we're all learning. I'm trying not to look at the rules too much. I'm just trying to go with the flow of it and
We're
see
just
how it
making
goes.
it up.
Just making it up as we go. Yeah. Everyone having fun though?
Yes.
Cool. Bard,
On the clay.
what are you doing?
Blade ward.
Blade Ward, what does that do?
You rolled it.
No, but it's
I'll roll one now.
Oh, sorry.
D20.
D20 to see if
Yes.
you hit. Yep. It's not down there. It'll be whatever is yeah.
Yeah, his initiative.
It's whatever his skills come under. I think his spell modifier.
That is it.
Is his one is his spell is what do you want to use? Oh, cantrip, yeah.
Blade ward.
I think
We
his
had to.
yeah, that's for your weapons.
What, you got to add it for a can.
It's whatever your thing is. If you look on his last, what does it say on the top of your last page, Aidan? Top right. Those is
6. Spell attack
no,
bonus.
top left. Sorry, then.
Spellcast and ability.
Yeah,
Charisma.
Charisma.
yeah, yeah. I believe that's how it works. Yeah.
Oh, that's 11.
So yeah, you yeah. Doesn't get through the
Let me tell you what blade.
doesn't get through the armor.
Let me tell you what blade ward does.
Yeah, it doesn't get through, and that's how like
Are these ones armored?
well, everyone's got an armor class. So how it works is you have a certain armor class, right? And you need to roll higher than that armor class to be able to hurt it, to basically hit it.
Armor class.
Yes, you, if you're naked, you actually are higher than your current armor class because of you being a
What?
barbarian. So if you just wear cloth armor,
Now, why do I get the feeling?
and strip naked and rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dad, do you want me to tell you what blade ward?
Mm-hmm.
Still down. Still. Failed to use my blade ward.
I'm just gonna make sure that I am doing the combat correctly. I believe I am. It is a lot to remember, and I'm trying to. Do, 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 do. Oh, hiccups. Okay. Yes, I'm just staying perfectly still.
Still, you were probably.
I know, right? It's amazing. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm not like screwing you guys over.
Oh, okay.
That. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I sound like a.
Oh, bunny, bunny. Yes, you want.
Okay, attack rolls. When you make an attack, your attack roll determines whether the attack hits or misses. To make an attack roll, roll a d20 and add the appropriate modifiers. If the total of the roll plus modifiers equals or exceeds the target's armor class, the attack hits. Right, I was right. Okay.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Range attacks. When you make a range attack, you fire a bow or crossbow. Yeah.
Kill the white.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I would like.
Yeah. You shelag.
Shalag.
You shelag. What does your shelag do? Yeah, you can read it out.
Okay.
Okay, so
Weapon also-
okay, so what it's saying is, what's your strength modifier, and it swaps with what your class abilities modifier is. Then your class's modifier one is tells you in that it just told you in that spell, didn't it? What your was. You swap it with what is wisdom, isn't it? Yeah, yours is wisdom. So what's your so instead of having a +1, it'll be a +3 plus your weapons bonus. So it'll be +5 on your attacks instead of a +3, and you roll a d8. So it'd be a d8 +3.
Yeah.
Oh no! So you roll a d20, you get the +5 on that instead now. Yeah, you still need to roll.
Yeah, sure.
So it's saying, so if you roll a d20, normally with a physical weapon, you get your strength. So that you roll a d20 and you plus the 4 because it's your +2 plus your proficiency, right? But where you are using that instead, it's +3 +2, which is 5 plus whatever you roll to help you hit. So it's a d20 +5 right now. So
Okay.
I don't. She's just sat back down.
Okay, in there.
Yeah. So it's +5 with that.
12 plus 5.
Yeah.
And now a d8.
So you definitely have hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that Shalag cantrip? I think cantrips you can cast. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Yeah. Okay.
I still can't remember.
Yeah. No, that's fine. And yeah, what's D8 plus so D8 plus what? Plus 3, is it? Yeah. 6 in total. 6 damage. Right, 1 sec. Doesn't actually say anything about cantrips. Okay, so if you next use your weapon, I think it is, with that spell on it, I think that's what it's saying. It's be cancelled out. So you, 6 damage. Okay, you sure? So what it's well, that's what it says, right? Plus the wisdom on the roll, or is it plus the wisdom on damage? Yeah, can do. Yeah, I know. They all are. Oh, so what is the instead of the because you add, hang on, let's have a look at your character sheet 1 minute, then I can actually just help you. Yeah, so instead of so yeah, it's instead of what it's saying, yeah, you were right. Instead of the +2 / it's +3. Instead of the +2, it's +3. Yeah, so you do, yeah, you were correct. I just, yeah. So you do 6 damage. Yeah. Which one were you attacking? You've got the one that you'll be probably attacking is the one that's closest to you. Yeah. So you did 6 damage. Okay. Yeah.
If I'm right on the same.
I'm not going to answer that question there.
Which I could be wrong. Could kill one.
They're all really high, so her max damage.
Yeah. No. I'm trying to get you to keep record of that. Will be like, that's why you don't have. I've removed the whole weight system for us. Yep. I might throw randomly that you may, when you're camping one time, that some goblin or something snuck in and stole one of your weapons.
She's gonna do the us.
Should we let her roll?
Right, what you doing? Claws, yeah. So roll d20, see if you can hit. So what's the attack bonus on there on the claws? It's 15. Yeah, it hits. Yeah.
And then we've got to roll that one.
It's a d6 plus what? Yeah, it's
5 then.
yeah. So yeah, how do you want her to kill it? Yeah, just like so. She literally just shoves her claws through this little thing's chest and just rips it upwards.
Oh.
So it's like, yeah. So it's kind of like, yeah, but it's instead of coming out through the chest, it's come up through its neck. So she like the head and the neck's little like one piece, but it's just flying off down the road somewhere. Yeah.
It's definitely dead.
That one's dead. And guess what? So that means you've all had your goes. It's the
Any chance we can.
if you want to. Right, so now it's my little goblin's go. And this goblin's like, shit, I can't go back now. And he can't go back now, like, you know. So he sees you're weak, right? And he's gonna just charge at you. Actually, no, he's gonna fire his bow at you. He's gonna fire his bow. He's gonna fire his bow.
Like
I'm
Loki.
gonna catch it with my teeth.
And
Loki.
that's a hit. Oh, I thought that was a 20, but it's not. If you were, that would have sucked for you. So he hits, and his damage for his bow is a d6. And it's a d6 plus 2. Oh. You're knocked down. It hit you with 7 damage. So you're unconscious. How much health did you say you had? Yeah, you're unconscious, buddy. You're on the ground, pretty much bleeding out.
I take it.
So how to get yourself back off the ground when you're unconscious is he needs to get some health. Doesn't matter what healing ability you do, he'll go back to 1 HP. Yeah, that's the most he's going to go to. You can go up if you've got any potions or anything like that. Go up to him, anything like that, or you can. When it comes to your turn, you roll a saving throw. Now, if you roll saving throws, work in this way: under 10 is bad, over 10 is success. You need to roll either 3 successes. Well, you need to roll 3 successes. It doesn't matter how many in order. If you roll a natural 20 on a success, that's 2 successes. You need 3 in total. If you roll a 1, that's 2 failures. If you get 3, your character's gone. The sheet's ripped up. He is dead. All right.
Dungeon Master.
Okay. It is your go. So,
Master.
it's you get to have your go first. You're number 1. So you roll a saving throw dice. It's a D20. Yeah, D20.
So what if you roll a 10?
10 or under is bad.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be over.
Thinking like,
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking
Focus it.
I can double check, but I'm pretty sure saving throws, if it's 10 or under.
Please get over
14.
14.
So, well, yeah, you've got 1 success. If you look in your character sheet on the front there, it's got something successes and failures.
Oh yeah.
So circle one of the successes in. You need to get 3. And once you succeed, you get back to 1 HP on your turn. So when if it goes back around again, yeah, you only
Then
get
you
to
go
roll
again.
once.
Okay.
When it comes to your go, you can.
Oh,
But he only gets 1 HP. So that means if if I get to my goblin and he chooses to attack you, he can it can hurt. I'd rather do it this way because I can choose who I want to attack. Oh, I could roll it. Some people like to roll dice to choose who they're going to attack. I would rather not, because sometimes rolling a dice can make it always land on the same person and they just get obliterated.
You die, can you sing?
Your party, if you die, you mean your funeral?
I don't want to be sad.
Green grass. I better throw a party
Okay.
on the day. Oh, shoot.
Can't sing it that good.
20. Get in there.
You got
20.
a 20.
Holy hell! What were you doing? Because you've got a natural. You've got a crit hit.
I was going to use Thunder Wave.
Thunder waves. You're.
Wait.
Oh.
He's chosen it. Like, you're not in his way. Luckily, he's out. He's on the side here. You're fine.
Oh.
That's not here.
Yeah. Oh, he's back here. Yeah.
Unless Matt's gonna move it.
So, what's the range? Does it say the range on the thunder wave? Yeah, I'd say that's going to hit. So, what does it say to roll? Just what does it tell you to roll?
Roll a.
So, does it say 2d8 on there? So you're rolling 4d8 because you got a critical hit. So you double 2d8s. So can you somebody lend him another? Yeah, as an 8 dice. Yeah. Hang on. I want him to roll them all at the same time instead of separate. Here you go. There's another d8. Yeah, he gets 4 in total.
Like this.
Because you've got a crit hit, you can roll. It's double. 20 is a double. So roll. This is all your damage. I'm gonna say it's dead, right?
Yeah. 4 add 4.
It's 8. Yeah.
Add 2 is 10.
So he's got 10 damage in total. Plus, what does it say? Plus is what's your? Is it charisma for your spells?
Yes.
Plus your modifier. 4 plus.
14.
I think okay.
He's dead.
What does the skill? What's the description of how does the spell work? Yeah. What does it do?
A wave of thunderous force out from you. Dating from you must make a failed save. A creature gains thunder damage and is pushed 10. Successful save. The creature damage and isn't pushed.
Okay.
Unsecured objects that are within the area.
I need a.
Of effect are automatically 10 feet away from you by the.
Is that what it says?
Oh, thunderous boom.
I need a. So what does it tell me to roll? A Constitution save, right? 2d8 Constitution save. Okay. And what does it tell me I have to beat? Have a look. Let's have a read. So a wave of thunderous force sweeps out. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes. Okay, Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw. Lovely. I think it doesn't really happen with these guys. I think I roll a d20. Yeah, and then and it needs to be on a failed save. So you must make a Constitution saving throw. Right. Okay. Yeah, but then if we're gonna be serious, 15 feet cube. If I'm saying that's 15 meters away, that's all of you. You'll all have to roll a Constitution saving throw. Which is, if you look at, you've got save throws down the left side, right?
Saving throw.
Yeah. There's a d20 plus that. And what did you...
Arias is 4.
Do you roll d20s for me? What's yours? That's what? The 10? What's yours? I don't really know. It doesn't really say what number I'm looking for. That's the problem.
9.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
21.
I'm just gonna say, because I need to look into that. You're fine. You full safe. Okay. Yeah. So that
fine.
thing is dead. Okay. Yeah. You can take a little pausey balls.